Hey y'all, and welcome back. So we're currently still on the lam from the FBAM. We do finally have a revolver, picked up a manuscript I've never actually picked up before. We're being fucking assaulted by birds. They are really not happy that I grabbed that manuscript page. I've still got that asshole constantly hounding my ass. Could run back to that to get... yeah, you know what? Let's go on and check this point. That way I don't have to run all the way back up to get that manuscript. Alright. So that should have saved up a small checkpoint. Dick!
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Come on, let me get out. Thank you. Fuck off. So I can come in and grab this. And then leave. Manuscript. I'm gonna need the flare to get this. Okay, run. Flare to ward them off so I can get some distance, because Jesus crap. Wake, seriously, your stamina is utter trash. Almost there. Safe! Had to use up all my flares to safely get here. But that's just how it goes.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Alright. That tense situation is done. Manuscript. Looks like we got a little stash up this way. You can kind of tell something's around if you hear that heavy breathing. Bundle of flares. Appreciate. First shots of the entire chapter. I didn't feel like trying to waste flares to get past those guys.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Well, we'll see if you can find a car from there. For now, though, we're going to encounter the other kind of poltergeist.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Alright, so yeah, see how those items are floating? That's how you can tell it's the other kind of poltergeist. They will float and try and yeet themselves at you. And they do hurt quite a bit if they hit. If you can get them to fall off the ledge, then they will instantly die. In other words, yes, enemies are also subject to death planes. Manuscript. Manuscript.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
So we've got a flashlight upgrade. We can swap our old rinky-dink flashlight for a maglite. Larger battery charge, and it de-shrouds enemies faster. I am, of course, allowing these, because this will just make it so I can kill enemies with the revolver a bit quicker. And yeah, much larger capacity. It's even up and running a bit quicker than the other flashlight. There are 3 levels of flashlights: the basic one, the mag light, and we'll see the 3rd level a little bit later. Alright. Let's grab what's in here before shit starts popping off. Nothing round back. Well, time to get accosted. Yeah, look how much quicker that was. Damn you! Fuck off. Dodge! Ah, come on, I hit the fucking dodge button. Fuck off. Okay. Could have just technically avoided them and ran on ahead, but I don't feel like trying to run away from them and make my way through there. And honestly speaking, 2 flares, not that bad a price to pay. Probably could have done it in one, but there we go. And yeah, it goes through the big guy shrouds much quicker as well. Definitely, if you have the opportunity, upgrade your flashlight when you spot one. The light can hurt them. Flares. TV.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
Ooh. Manuscript. Alright, so we got a little combat encounter here. What's really funny about this combat encounter, once you deal with these guys, all you gotta do is just deal with the, this is incredibly easy to avoid. You can also get it to run over your enemies as well. Sometimes you can just get it completely stuck, which is also hilarious. And with that, I'm down to just dealing with this thing. Until more decide to spawn in. Go on and use batteries during this because it's not like I'm really using it for anything else. Just deal with this thing. There we go. Flares do a lot of damage to those big things. I could have also just ran over and opened the gate, but I mean, I might as well try and fight all of the enemies that I normally would have fought on normal difficulty. Besides, get a lot of flares reimbursed to you. And I'm almost back up to max batteries. Please keep out. Authorized personnel only. Some grain silos, it looks. Got a vehicle section. And a long stretch of the road. Well, we'll do this next time.